All right, looks like I'm live on, yeah, I'm live on YouTube. YouTube, you the first one to get connected with, so I can go live. I'm also live now on Facebook and Periscope. And so let me get all these platforms adjusted. For some reason in the past, YouTube, my webcam was not working. Hello, 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 hello. Come in, do your do nows. I lived in Jackson 14 years. I'm just an hour away. I just got a message on um, YouTube I'm trying to read. And I'm going to discuss with you some things for 2020, right? I tagged some people on my personal page, on my YouTube page, on my Facebook page. YouTube needs you all to give the thumbs up. I have people logging in. Hello, hello, Jesus just dropping by. Let me know on YouTube. I have the gold mic, but I'm not sure if it's connected or not. So let me know if you can hear me well. Um, and I want to discuss some things that you all need to know concerning credit repair. Hello, hello, Lee. Let me know if you can hear me well. I got like this new microphone, and I need to know if it's connected, right? Facebook, thank you so much for the digital Periscope. Okay, I think it's going well. I can see the green light lighting up. So I think you all can hear me pretty good. And I have this book that I'm reading by Miss Sherry Peel Jackson. Have you all heard of her? And I'm going to drop some things that you need to know. Thank you, Lee, about Miss Sherry Peel Jackson. Some things that you need to know about Miss Jackson and some things I read out of this book. So give me one second. Because I can talk and I can look down at the same time. Because what people probably don't understand about the credit repair or restoration process is that once you get those collections, charge offs, and things like that, thank you, Periscope, you have a better angle, I think, than anyone else have. I'll let YouTube see. YouTube, I kind of started on my tree in that background so you all can see a glimpse of it, of my Christmas. I've already started doing that and decorating and getting in the Christmas spirit. And so, back to the topic, what a lot of people may or may not understand in the credit dispute or repair or restoration process, right, is a form called the 1099. Whether you get my consulting or you go to anyone else, Justice, for your credit restoration services, you could very well receive a 1099 in the mail for a cancellation of debt. So what does that mean? As I make this adjustment, 1 second, YouTube. What does that mean? Well, it means that even if you got a charge off deleted from your credit report, y'all give me a second. I'm trying to adjust my YouTube. It's over there. Okay. I think when I tried to show you all that my Christmas tree, it got off, my camera got off adjusted. All right, so I know I had the serious people in the room, the people that's serious about the credit and the cash flow, because I heard on someone's YouTube that I listened to, and I have not researched this myself, and I cannot say that it's accurate, but I heard a very creditable person that I listened to on YouTube say that over like 50% of Americans, right, are earning under $35,000 a year. Now, I have not did the research myself. Again, I don't know if that's accurate, but if that's the case, when we position ourselves, or you position yourself to make more money, to have more income, One of the things that you like to do, that once you begin earning more income, is to keep more of the money you make, right? To keep more of a charge off deleted from your credit report, right? There was a charge off and a collection account / collection. You could very well, it's the end of the year, receive a 1099 form in the mail now for that cancellation of debt. So what does that mean? Well, let's say you hire my consulting services, you got a charge off deleted from your credit report. And oftentimes or sometimes that charge off may be purchased by, or you have companies like Bank of America, Capital One, Amex, American Express, that do not sell their charge offs, those accounts that's non-collectible. They do not sell them from to a collection agency, right? They keep them in-house, meaning that they charge it off as bad debt, or they write it off as a loss for the company, right? But in doing so, and then let me go ahead and make this disclaimer, they also have the legal grounds to take you to court, right, for the written amount off. But in getting a charge off deleted from your credit report, now let's say if it's $10,000 for number's sake, and you've gotten it deleted from your credit report, and now you receive a 1099, meaning that your income is $35,000 a year. Now you have to report your income as is if it's $45,000 a year, which means that you will have to spend some money out of pocket, or it will decrease your tax return if you are a person that may be in position to get a tax return. And so now I'm understanding that to have a full financial plan, right, you need a good tax strategist on your team as well. And that's even for people who want to apply for business credit. You have some people who want to get business credit, and you need a good CPN or tax specialist on your team, because you can't be in a position where your company is just showing losses and deductions. Or there are people who get credit consulting and they want to become home buyers, and you cannot show losses, right, if you're going to become a home buyer on your tax return. So one thing that I have to work with tax strategists, and also know your goals, to know what's best for you, and how to give you a strategy to be better financially. So with the IRS, and I've tagged some tax specialists in this video on Facebook. So if I'm not quoting this correctly, because taxes is not my specialty or my thing, right? But you can receive a very 26 section 6201 D, right? Where if you did not obtain verification of debt in accordance with this U.S. Code Title 26 6201 D, that you cannot be legally taxed on the debt. So let me make this plain. If you get a charge off deleted from your credit report, or a collection agency or charge off / collection, and how that works is, again, a charge off showing on your credit report would just say CO in red. I had a example credit report in the back. I forgot to get it. It would just say CO in red, right? But if it's a charge off / collection on your credit report, it would say CO, or sometimes it would just have a C for collection. And under the status, it will have purchased by another lender. Sometimes it will give you the lender's information or the collection company's information, and sometimes it will not. It would just say purchased by another lender. Whatever the case may be, both areas, you can receive a 1099-C in the mail, right? And so that's one form of the IRS that your tax person or strategist or professional need to know about in the event that you get this deleted from your credit report, right? And even if you not get a charge off / collection deleted from your credit report, and the company, thank you so much for the digital love, has written it off as a loss, they still can send you a 1099 form in the mail, in which you are supposed to claim that as income, right? Because there was a debt that you did not pay or that was not paid. Now, there's another form. It's called the IRS form A8275. The IRS form 8275, and it's a disclosure statement. And you can also use that form as well, in addition to the 6201D form, right? The 6201D form. That's why verification of debt and validation of debt from debt collectors is so important, because when they don't verify these accounts on your credit report, and when debt collectors do not validate, right? Notice the difference of language, terminology I'm using. You can also use this so you legally pay less in taxes when it comes tax time. There's also a third method that you can use. And if you can prove that you were insolvent at the time of cancellation of debt, that will also help you not to pay the taxes on that debt that was canceled out or that was charged out for a company loss, right? We all, many people may have seen Amazon and Starbucks that makes millions and billions of dollars, but they pay zero in taxes. And so once you begin to make more money, once you begin to make six figures, or if you're in the six figures, one of the things that you focus on is, how can I keep more of this money that I make? How can I legally obtain debt forgiveness and keep more money than I make? Because you do not want to get these accounts deleted from your credit report and you still don't know the strategy to deal with the 1099 and then have to pay taxes on the back end. So you need the tax professionals, and along with the credit professionals. And so I am looking for tax professionals to partnership with, to offer these services to my clients and consultants. So if you are a tax professional, and I place the microphone down now, so I hope you all see, you are a tax professional and you can assist me in offering these services to my credit clients, reach out to me, send me an email. You're interested in a partnership at ld@fixmycreditandcash.com, right? ld@fixmycreditandcash.com. So another portion of thing that I want to read before I log off. Let me fix my lighting. Let me see. Okay, I'm adjusting my lighting, so I think that works. From the book, right? How to Escape the Rat Race, 𝒲𝑽𝒑 Jackson. Also, check out her video, Confessions from a Former IRS Agent. It's on YouTube. You are definitely need to watch that video, Confessions of a Former IRS Agent. So in this book, I'm on section 2, Increasing Income. Right? It talks about, what about a home-based business, right? Legal ways, other legal ways. Once you get your credit restored and negative items, they're not reporting accurately, you want to save that money, right? You don't want to be taxed on a charge off if you don't have to be. You don't want that money to roll over to you. And be careful with charge off, because if they do not show that it was sold to a collection agency, just know Bank of America, Capital One, American Express, they can take you to court for that debt, right? And so, the name of the book again, so you need to be, even if it's deleted from your credit report. So you need to also know the verification rules for charge-offs as well, and the validation rules for collections, because collections can take you to court for the amount too if you do not make them validate and verify the debt, right? So the name of the book is How to Escape the Rat Race, 𝒲𝑽𝒑 Jackson. And it goes into, what about a home-based business? The best solution for increasing income, in my opinion, is to start a home-based business, even while you still have a job. Even if you do not have a job, right? A home-based business is a great way to increase your income. It's a new day. In the past, jobs provided everyone with a dependable paycheck and long-range security. Now, along with diminishing retirement benefits, jobs are hard to find and hold on to, and the alternate is to start a business, right? Millions of people all over the world have started and managing successful home-based businesses. Statistics say the average income for a home-based business, listen to this, the average income for a home-based business is $37,000 per year. This includes full-time and part-time businesses, right? So one of the main reasons, and I'm not going to read all of this, I do suggest you purchase this book, is she then goes on to discuss in this book the tax benefits, right, of a home-based business, the tax benefits for a home-based business. So let me find that page. And I also, with my cash flow consulting services, that is channeled or funneled through a home-based business. It's called my W4 Wealth Strategy, right? Your W4 Wealth Strategy, selecting the right home-based businesses. Do you necessarily need the experience? Me, I prefer internet home-based businesses. I do not like to market or sell products or services. I do not like having to purchase products and services, right? To keep in storage in the hopes that people will purchase them. And so, what about the taxes and home-based businesses, right? And this is one of the main reasons why I want to endorse this book. It tells you, I could not hear the name of the book. Okay, let me see, make sure my volume is up. All right. So the name of the book is How to Escape the Rat Race, Sherry Peel Jackson. How to Escape the Rat Race, and 4 keys to acquiring the life of your dream. Yes, it is powerful words, powerful words. And so, what about the taxes in a home-based business? So, on page 116, this is what really attracted me to her. She said, I was called, ordained as the deduction queen, right? So, I'm like, wow, that's powerful. The deduction queen and the queen of credit. I thought that was powerful by many of my clients when I used to prepare tax return, because I saved them thousands of dollars every year by utilizing the tax laws to their advantage. Now, I want to show some methods to reduce taxes properly by using a home-based business. She goes on to talk about the Schedule C, your profit or loss for your business. It's that you have to file, or you should file, when you have a home-based business. But listen to these expenses. Part 1, your income. The income line, where you report all of your small business income. This includes payments for services, checks from clients, and money collected, is called your inventory. If your products are sold electronically, the process is already done in your database, right? For example, if you receive a check for $4,250 from your clients for services, your receipt books for that sale of products will equal or total up to $1,250, and you insert that in the income line. So now you have to look at your expenses. This is the Internal Revenue Code, section 162. How to deduct your expenses in a home-based business. And this is what I love. Your car and trucking expenses, right? You have a vehicle. Instead of just driving your vehicles now where they are depreciating in value, now you can deduct those expenses that you have, because now you're tapped into a home-based business. Now the data in this book is from 2015. So it's 4 years old as of now, but it says for 2015, you can deduct your miles, your car repair invoices, your credit card statements, gas receipts. We know gas prices are increasing. So if you are business, up to 57 cents per mile of deduction when you drive. And so if you do not have a home-based business, right, When you're driving, for example, you might as well stop and throw out every 2 miles that you're driving. If you do not have this home-based business, $1 out of the window. That's just how big it is, right? And so the IRS says if you have a home-based business and you travel from your home office to a business stop, the bank, the gas station, the post office, to meet a client, maybe you all are meeting at a restaurant or meeting out to eat, the mileage is deductible if your home actually qualifies as a home-based business, right? So the things you have to log and mean with the home-based business that I am, we have an app that you install and download on the phone to keep the expense logs and to keep. It also goes into how you can deduct your internet, your interest rate if you need to acquire a business loan. This is why it's so big, because a lot of people want to qualify for business credit or business lines of credit. You can deduct the interest on a business loan, and you also can deduct a portion of your mortgage interest here as well. So I'm coming from you from my office and my home. And deduction of that is included as well. For any legal and professional services, right? Let me see, if you purchase computers, furniture, equipment, similar items, right? For business purposes, you can deduct 100% of the cost, up to $25,000 in the current year, right? If you use these items less than 100% of the time, that you may deduct only the business use percentage. Your office expenses, right? Your square footage of your home. If you rent or lease, you may deduct the rent amounts are equivalent to the room or rooms used exclusively, like this room, used exclusively for business. Listen to this. If you rent a hotel space for a meeting or training, those events are fully tax deductible, right? Repairs and maintenance, right? Truck expense, car expense, the standard mileage, travel, meals, and entertainment, right? If it's for business purposes. So instead of just, having lunch out to eat, you start eating out with business partnerships and have business meeting. And now a portion of that is tax deduction as well. So this is why I want to come before you today. I want you all to understand, right, how to fully maximize when you get accounts deleted off of your credit report, when you get those charge-offs deleted. What's the best ways when you validate a collection agency? What are the best ways to protect yourself from receiving or being taxed on that deduction or being taxed on that account once it's deleted from your credit report? So I discussed the IRS form 8275. If you were insolvent at the time of the cancellation, or you can include the Title 26, Section 6201, right? D, saying that you asked for verification of debt from the charge off or validation of debt collection agency / charge off, and you did not receive it by law. Where can I see the article that you are reading? Jesus, well, this is the book. But the articles that I'm reading, the sections that I'm reading about the credit charge and collections are not in the book. So you can Google IRS Form 8275 and Google Title 26, Section 6201D, IRS, right, to legally obtain debt forgiveness. And also something I want to mention, debts discharged in bankruptcy should not receive a 1099-C for debt cancellation, but sometimes debt collectors or account holders will send people that put debts to discharge in bankruptcy, and I'm not receiving any type of affiliation fee or anything for promoting her book. I just thought her knowledge was this was very knowledgeable. Okay, I rent and pay $450 a month for an office. Okay, if you have the right tax strategies on Facebook, that is definitely tax deductible. Let me see. What was her website where I purchased this book? Because I received her website on when I listened to her YouTube video. The former confessions from an IRS agent. But just 𝒲𝒽𝑒𝓇𝑒 because I can't find her website on here. I do see a website maybe on the back of the book. I can't remember right offhand, but 𝒲𝒽𝑒𝓇𝑒consulting.com. You might can find this book. It's not on Amazon. You have to go directly to her website. And again, if you are a tax specialist, tax professional, in order to empower my clients, once they receive these disputes and charge off and deleted and collection deleted from their credit report, collection/charge off, I want to make sure that they have the tax specialist in place to where they're not taxed on that elimination of debt, right? Because what the businesses want to do is they want to roll the tax obligations to you. They don't want to pay taxes on it. You know, I tell people your biggest expense in life, one of your biggest expense is taxes and inflation when it comes to the money game, because inflation means prices increases, which decreases the value, the dollar, right? Or the printed money or printed currency that we have, and inflation. So those are your biggest fight, inflation and taxes. So once you start making more money, then the game is how can I keep more of it legally? And then there are also different strategies for people who want to have business lines of credit, right? And they want to qualify for business lines of credit. Then recording profits and loss statements will not be the strategy for you. Or you want to be a home buyer, you want to purchase your first home, then having losses on your taxes is not the strategy for you. Kimberly Robinson's Can't See, show the cover again, How to Escape the Rat Race. Miss Sherry Peel Jackson, How to Escape the Rat Race, Miss Sherry Peel Jackson. Another thing, one of her famous YouTube video is former confessions from a former IRS agent. Check out that video on YouTube. So Sherry P-E-E, not like P-O, you take P-E-E-L, P-E-E-L. And so, again, my tax specialists reach out to me. I want to help my clients strategize whether they want to get business credit, business lines of credit, business funding. They want to be home buyers. Just know that how you complete your tax returns. And if you're not trying to buy a home, if you're not trying to get a business line of credit, then having my W-4 wealth cash flow strategy, even if you are trying to be a home buyer or you have a charge off or collection, your credit report that you're getting deleted, you still need the W-4 wealth strategy. You still need to know how to claim more allowances legally on your W-4, because the money you're getting back, the refund you're getting back, yes, that's right, Mr. White on Facebook, it's just your money returning back to you anyway, but it's returning back to you at 0% interest. So if you're a person who wants to keep more of your money throughout the year, which a lot of people need to keep more of their money, they need to get more money out of their paycheck, they need to maximize their paycheck, then these are the strategies you need to know of how to legally claim more allowances and deductions. You can only get deductions on your W-4 as an employee once you have a home-based business component to add to it. And so this is why you need a home-based business. And so, home-based business is very creditable, no products or services to sell. At some point, you can have no monthly fees, right, associated with it. And you have that app to download with your phone to keep accurate records of your business tax deduction, your mileage, your internet services, your electrical bills, All of your utility bills in your home, once you set up a home-based business, becomes now tax deductible. So now you're just not paying bills. You're getting some tax benefits from that as well. Now you're just not getting charge-offs, collections deleted from your credit report. Now you know how to handle if you get a 1099 during tax turn in the mail, how to legally obtain debt forgiveness from that 1099 once a company has charged off the account. So, hey, it's time for me to go to the gym. I will try to go live again tonight. How to raise rich kids. So if you have kids, grandkids, um, nieces, nephews, any of the above, or you work with children and you want to know strategies and plans of how to raise rich kids, I will go live again, maybe in 5-6 hours tonight to give you that information. Hello, 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 everyone. YouTube, Texas, California, everyone. Visit my website if you want to book a consulting with me. It's www.fix.my credit and cash.com. www.fixmycreditandcash.com. The queen of credit here. What time tonight is 1 o'clock my time. I'm on Central Standard Time. And so the goal is 8 o'clock Central Standard Time tonight. I'll be live on the topic, how to raise rich kids. 8 o'clock Central Standard Time tonight. Hey, this is Queen of Credit. You all have a great Sunday.